Every Friday night, the screen's alive. The butcher's sharp and AUBYN's got the vibe. They slice through tech like a laser beam. Cut the cord, face the streaming dream. Talking Kodi, talking Plex. Grab your popcorn and grab your drink. Streaming matters, raise your cup. When they say Plex, bottoms up. Protect your neck, keep it tight. Streaming matters every Friday night. They're cracking jokes, they're spilling tea. On taking trends, the future's free. Kodi whispers, Plex takes flight. Cutting cords in the dead of night. Skip the cable, keep it clean. Join the revolution, screen by screen. Streaming matters, raise your cup. When they say Plex, bottoms up. Protect your neck, keep it tight. Streaming matters every Friday night. Streaming matters, raise your cup. When they say Plex, bottoms up. Protect your neck, keep it tight. Streaming matters every Friday night.
And here we are live.
Hey,
What's going on? Let me unmute Eddie there. I hope everyone's doing well. How's everybody on the panel doing tonight?
Good, good, good.
Yep, doing well.
Shitty.
Oh,
Because when we were on break, 5 to 7 p.m. every night was my pinball time. Okay.
oh, Jesus. We're
And
gonna have to
ever
listen.
since this piece of shit dog show has come back on, every pinball game session has sucked. You can't take a highly trained professional athlete at the peak of his performance and then fuck up his schedule. And now
That's exactly the highly professional athlete. I mean, this guy's got talents, and he's. I'm telling you, we need to get just a big box of Kleenex because he cries more than anybody I know. But his sorry ass shows up every fucking week, so it can't be that damn bad. So it's good to have friends that don't mind complaining.
Give him back his passport. You know.
Oh yeah, we're holding on to that. Don't make me don't make me call ICE. I will call some shit. Next thing you know, you and alligator Alcatraz. hey, then we'll flatten his tires on his wheelchair. He won't be able to get around.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's stuck there forever, and you can't move real good in a wheelchair in mud, anyways. So
No, not at all.
your best is to hang with us. Just hang with us, and so yeah, it's good to see everyone here. Happy birthday to Big Daddy Spider.
Thank you. Thank you.
His birthday. Happy birthday, and happy birthday to the Nook. Nookie, I haven't seen her yet, but I'm assuming she'll pop in over on the side chat. So happy birthday to her. Yeah, so we're getting ready to be in that birthday season before we know it. we're gonna have like birthdays like boom, 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 because most of us are Scorpios. So when that gets started up, it's there's a lot of Scorpios in this group.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing. So it's good to see everybody on the side chat. We got people hanging out with us, our normal folks. Thank you for joining in on us and willing to suffer through 2 hours of us gabbing on, because I know that Beach and AUBYN gab a lot. So thanks for you guys pushing through when they're talking so much. So. Or maybe it is them all the time, but it could be. So nice to have everybody here. Fall is coming. I don't know if you guys have noticed, like for us, the leaves are changing. Lots of the trees are changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'll take some pictures, Auburn, and send you. I know the maple leaf tree out in the neighbor's yard. It's probably 2/3 red right now with leaves. It's strong red too. So, and it comes quick. Like we go from green and a little bit of color to boom, everything is
gone.
Everything.
Thing is gone, and you wake up in the morning and it's freezing out.
Yeah, and for us, we have a chance of a freeze warning tonight, or a frost warning possibly tonight, but we'll see. Fingers crossed it doesn't. I don't really want to have to pull my garden yet. I've got tomatoes that I'm still hoping they're going to turn red. So, and for us, our season's so short. You don't get, like back home, we used to get tomatoes. It would be like you could do 2 runs of tomatoes, do an early one and a later one, but not here. You're not getting away with too many runs of tomatoes. You get like one big run and that's it.
You told me
you got to start them inside first.
You told me I'm going to have to start waxing down my snowboard.
You better get that snowboard ready and that
shovel.
The shovel and your. I don't know if you have a snow blower.
No, I use my neighbor's snowblower now.
What's her name? So look at Fun says, look at old man talking about weather. What are the odds? True story. Yeah. So we got that. So if you've not tuned into our show before, we don't only just talk about weather and complain about our aches and pains. We do talk about a lot some tech items that may affect your streaming quality or prices or sales, things for you to think about. So we try to talk about those subjects so that we kind of get in front of it, so that you kind of aren't blindsided by some of the topics. As well, if there's price increases, we try to bring that up so that you kind of have an idea of this. And we cram all that in there, and we'll throw in a little bit of some video gaming things. We're also planning on having Nimsy join us. I was incorrect with the time difference between the UK and here. So I actually had told him an hour difference. So he might be thinking it's going to be a little while. So we'll push that to the end of the hour. The second hour of the show, we are going to talk about the movie Nobody. So hopefully you have watched it. You can give us an opinion. And hopefully you have voted on Telegram in the player pass room. Voted if this movie is a play or a pass for you. But that's going to be in the second hour of the show, where we'll cover all that. So, we'll see where this all goes. So let me crank open and let's go ahead and start with the subject that tends to be really strong. So we might as well bring it up so that, I'm not going to make a video about this. We're just going to talk about it on here. This is going to be about the Google, brother.
Okay.
So
you're going out of order already.
Well, no, I don't have anything in Kodi. I didn't have anything in Kodi. I was going to talk about Nimsy, but we don't. I really don't have anything in Kodi. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's really nothing in Kodi that I need to talk about. Not that I can think of. Big Daddy, anything that I might be
outside of POV and Finlight AM are working on fixing issues with getting Easy News links to play on the first time and without taking like 5 minutes to load. So I think that's about the biggest Kodi stuff I've seen going on this week. So
Yeah, I actually I have Easy News, and I actually had I removed it from the scraper package because just like you were saying, a lot of times I found that it would load, but it would like take forever to grab the link. I mean, it would be listed, but then it would like take forever. So I just like, you know what, just disable that part. I had enough. There's no need to worry about it. So hopefully they'll get that sorted out. Those developers on those add-ons are pretty active.
Yep.
So the big topic right now is about Google. We talked about this last week about Google restricting sideloading for Android and the problems and everybody freaking out. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? The end of the world is here. Same thing they did last year about when Vega for the Fire Stick was coming out. Everybody having a meltdown about, oh, what are we going to do? Well, this is a little bit of information. They've released another little bit of information again this week. One of the things that was mentioned in an article was that ADB debugging was still going to be allowed. And they said they needed to do that because developers need to be able to have ADB debugging. So when they're testing an application and they're working on it, they need to be able to install stuff. So before it gets to the Play Store, they got to be able to install, do tests and stuff. So if it only can go through the Play Store, that's a problem, because how does a developer that's creating an add-on work through the bugs? So possibly what they're saying is that the ADB debugging would be able to install an application, an APK. And this goes back to the old guys. You guys remember the old days. You guys remember the very first Fire Sticks. We had to use ADB debugging back then. I mean, you guys remember when you had to run it from a PC. Go ahead.
If we bring it a little more, although not strictly Android, but both you and I, in the eyes of Meta, we were both developers for Meta, because that's how we sideload our crack games.
Yeah,
we had to sign up and become developers, and basically that's what we had to do, enable ADB on our headsets so we can send not official games and items into our headsets and do stuff. So yeah, it's too early. I gotta go get my pearls so I can clutch them.
Yeah, it's and again, what the story is that if you guys missed last week, in a nutshell, what it is that Google is going to increase the security of installing applications in 2026, the beginning of I think the middle of 2026. They're going to start doing it. It will not be for everything that's on Google or Android. It's not going to do it for all. It's going to be for some, and then they're going to slowly work their way up. And what they said that they won't allow you to do is to install things sideload through like our downloader codes or stuff like that, or drag and drop an APK onto the device and install it. They're saying because this is dangerous. We've had bad actors that are releasing malware, that is true, or dangerous applications that could harm people's financial future and their money. Yes, that is true. That can happen. So they're saying, you know what, we need to make it to where you have to go through the Google Play Store to install something, and we want everybody that wants to be part of the game Google Play through the Google Play Store. They also have to verify who they are, and that I had read at one article said that it was going to be $25, but you would have to prove with a license and an address and a phone number and all of these kind of things to prove who you are. Then it would be allowed to be in the Google Play Store. And they are hoping that this was going to end possible bad actors that are releasing malware or bad programs that are doing malicious things. All that being said, in my opinion, if you have a device and you decide to sideload, you have to go through a couple different steps. It's not just you accidentally install it. You have to intentionally go through, turn on some settings, then go get it, and then the APK, when it's installing, it's going to give you a warning about are you sure you want to install this? So it's not something that just grandma is going to accidentally install a bad third-party application that's not in the Google Play Store. But as Apple has done their whole for the whole history of Apple, we're going to be super protective, and we're going to think for you, and we're going to make sure you're safe. So we're not even going to give you an option. That's kind of where Google is giving us indication that that's where they're going to go.
Let me ask you.
Yep.
How on your Shield, how many unofficial apps are you using?
Using or I would say I probably use 2, but I might have 5 installed things that I test.
Yeah.
So, but not a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I've got SmartTube and Tizen too.
Yep.
Those are my only 2 unofficial apps.
And I have RetroX, which has been around for a long time, but that's not an official app because Franco didn't want to go through and pay the money and all the bells and whistles for the Google Play was requiring. So not many. But but to me, it's everybody with the sky is falling. It's always going to be, well, if they stop that, guess what the next thing? And that's true that there's possibility of that. But we don't know. I mean, we're talking a fucking year away at the least. It may be longer. And then it was an article that I was reading. I think this article here, and any articles that we post, they are the links down below the show notes. You can read them yourself. You don't have to rely on just what I'm saying. You can actually read the article and decide for yourself. That they're also talking about that it's only that this security setting, not side loading, would be on new devices or new phones or new things, because it has to be pushed through. They want the phone operators, the OEMs, they want them to release it part of the package for that. So possibility that if you have a phone right now that it may not even have this particular setting or this particular feature. So you may not even be worried about that. So we get everybody so worked up, ahead of the game, freaked out. The other thing was on a second article, again, it's in one of the links here down below, that if you don't have internet connection, you can't install it, even sideload, because it does a verification on the developer itself. So that developer has to be approved through their system of, you put in your name and they verified that you are who you are. But it's possible that it can say, if you don't have internet because you're like, I'm sideloading all this stuff, that it's possible that the Play Store won't even let you install that. But we don't know. I mean, we don't know where this is going to go. And our NVIDIA Shield or the On box. I mean, yes, maybe they'll do it on your phones first, but that's not to say that Android TV or Google TV is going to jump to this version of Android and implement these things. So it's possible, it's on a phone, but your NVIDIA Shield may not adopt that version of Android. They'll stay back on that version. So I don't know so you guys read all the forums and the things that I read, and I mean, it's just, what's your your thoughts on that?
I agree. It's a lot of what ifs. A lot of people looking at one line of code and then blowing up and saying, "Oh, there's all sorts of things that are going to happen because of one line of code that may not even be there 2 years from now when this goes live."
Yep.
So, I mean, it's great for clickbait on YouTube's and get lots of views and get your hits up. And I understand that they're making some money, so you need to be relevant and stuff. But I think people are the sky is falling. Hey, the world is ending today, and we don't know where it's gonna be yet. I mean, look at like when Real the Brid went down. Everybody thought that was the end of the Brid. It's over, and now it's back. You don't even know that happened.
How many people think about this? How many people canceled their RD account and requested their money back or did whatever?
Yeah, and it was gone down for maybe 14 hours until there was a workaround. Yeah,
right.
But I mean, my biggest hope is, we can still be able to do it. Not that I really give two shits about it myself. I want other people, because when the APKs started getting popular, that drained a shit ton of people away from Kodi. All right, and I'm knocking on wood. Kodi, I would say in the last 5 to 7 years, has probably never been better. It's been better than it's ever been.
Agreed.
I mean, you don't see apps disappearing like your time. The headaches are gone. If if one goes down, there's a ton of worthy other add-ons out there to take its place. I mean, I myself, I think I have 4 add-ons that I run on Kodi, but it's never been smoother. So that's why I hope there is a fix, and let all the people who left Kodi to go with the simpleton APK way, keep them there. Don't come back in the pool. It's closed.
The pool is closed.
Adults only time. Adults only.
Yeah, and I think that we're getting the same. We had the same panic when Amazon said, "Hey." You remember the first whispers that Vega, the new OS, was going to be coming out, and people right away, well, let's get rid of my Fire Stick and oh man, I'll never own another one because of this, and this. Oh, that's going to end. All right, so what was that? It's been a year and a half since I off the top of my head, I want to say at least a year and a half. Then when we first started talking about Vega for the operating system for Amazon, that is coming. It's not. It's just starting to roll out. Well, guess what? It's only going to be on new devices. It's only going to be on the new things coming out. There's no talk at all about rolling it back to an old, to a 4K or a Max or a Cube even. There's no talk of doing that. They're talking about releasing it on new things, because when you talk about complete overhaul of the OS, we're not talking about we're just going to update Android from one version to another. When you talk about a whole operating system change, the risk of problems is immense. The chance of something going wrong on a complete OS reboot is pretty great. I mean, you're going to have broken devices, brick devices all over the place. And I don't think Amazon's going to looking to do that.
You can look at the OWN when they tried to put the older OWN devices on Android 14 and it bricked them.
Yeah. And then Walmart says, if you got a receipt, has it been within this and with this and this? And guess what? Well, we're not going to give you a new one.
Yeah.
Which, now, in all fairness, it's not expensive. So, I mean,
well, put it this way: I would not put it past Amazon to purposely do that, knowing it's going to brick the devices, because everybody who has a Fire Stick will have to go buy a new one. So, if you want to sell a shit ton of new Fire Sticks, push out an update that bricks all the other ones.
Yeah, but I don't think that they would do that, because they really don't make money on the Fire Stick itself. I mean, if they're making some money on a Fire Stick or one of those devices, it's a small. The percentage is very small. The margin is very small.
Oh,
They want to make money on the back end of it, like when you rent movies or you rent TV shows or you buy HBO through the Fire Stick because of the ads. They're looking to sell you stuff on the back end of it. And that's where they make their money. So it's like they're willing to lose or make very little on the device. So if you think about it, if you're not making much money at all on a Fire Stick device, what's the chances of you're like, well, I want everyone to have to get a new one? We're not going to make jack shit for all of that. Now, Amazon's got the money to spend. They got the money, but that just doesn't make sense. I think they're going to invest, and then they'll come out with a new, it'll be a Fire Stick Vega, or, they'll come out with a new Fire Stick or a new Cube. That's going to have that particular OS. This, to me, is somewhat the same thing. Don't get knee-jerk reaction. We've seen it in the Streaming Matters group where people are like, oh, I'm not buying this. I'm going to buy a cheap device, or I'm going to buy this device or that device. Again, already buying something that you don't even need. So I don't get it. I again, just saying, don't get your underwear all bubbled up. I mean, slow your roll, stay calm. We're ways off, and we'll have time to sort this out. And even if, as B says, if all of the things happen, they stop letting you sideload, Kodi is in the Play Store. Kodi is completely, there's everything okay. Streamio is in the Play Store, and I think ain't Sinclair in the Play Store?
It's not. I looked because I thought maybe it was, but it's not in the Play Store.
But Streamio is.
Streamio is, Kodi is. There might be a couple of the other, like BTV or Cinema. I didn't look to see if maybe they might be in there, but
TV Mate's in there. Smarters is in there. There's a lot of legitimate stuff that is in the Play Store that you think, oh, I'll never be able. Well, yeah, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to use it because it's in the store. Plex.
Plex, yep.
and
we don't know how many developers are not going to try and get approved. Because if you're somebody like Sinclair that's making money and living off this, for them to just say, well, I'm going to stop doing it because Google wants me to pay $25 or wants to know this or that about me. I mean, I don't see them doing that because that's the end of their livelihood right there.
And money, you can track money. I mean, if you have an app that you charge people for, unless you're using crypto, and even crypto can be tracked. If you're doing it through credit card, PayPal, all those legitimate services, they can track you down. And so if you're like, well, I don't want them to know because I have this APK and I'm grabbing these gray area APKs. I don't want them to know that where I am, but I'm charging for the pro version. They already can get you. If they were looking to find you, to track you down, money, the US, European, Canadian, all those countries, if they want to find out where that money went, can track it down. So you're not hidden behind some just by not giving your name. So as you said, it's there. The danger's there. If that's what you're worried about, if you're selling a service with a credit card or anything like that, they can. It's not that hard. I don't think they wouldn't spend long before they figured out who you were, because banks have to give all that information. That's the government says, hey, we want to know who this person is because they possibly may be doing illegal activity, whatever it is. Bank just says, oh, here's their account. This is all the records of their transfers. Here you go. And your bank won't bat an eye at it. Your bank will roll it right over. So I again, pump your brakes. We're far from the end of the world. We're gonna see where this all plays out. Continue to use the apps you've used. Don't go out and buy a new device because you think this is, to try to get in front of it. Because, you can buy some of those verified Android devices out of China. There's, this one or that one. But if you wanted to use a legitimate Netflix account or and watch 4K or a legitimate Amazon account, a lot of those won't let you use it because it doesn't have the DRM protection. So don't get too worked up. Don't click on all these videos that are basically just getting you all riled up and just trying, to me, as Beach says, clickbait. So
one thing Auburn and I never have to worry about is the government coming after us on money coming from Canada into our bank account. We never have to worry about it.
I'm here to protect you. I'm here to protect you. You're welcome. Because I'm willing to keep you shielded from the long arm of the government reaching in your pocket.
Oh, gosh.
That's kind of guy I am, looking out for you. You're welcome. Beach.
Man.
True story. Hey, all right.
Oh.
So here we're speaking of Amazon. Some new devices, and this leads into the Vega OS situation that we may be hearing about come the end of this month. Here it is. Let me get this a little bit larger for folks. So here we go. Amazon sent out invitations for an event for in 2 weeks or a week and a half on Tuesday, September 30th in New York City, where they will talk about the new devices that will be coming out. A new Echo smart speakers, Fire TV devices, Kindles are rumored to be among the devices announced. This could be when the first non-Android Fire TV model running Amazon's own Vega OS. So this also could be the first Android 14 base Fire TV. So we may hear something in the next week and a half on when they have this big unveiling about what is coming out. Now, it doesn't mean that these devices will not be released that day, but they're going to talk about what's coming out. And this is maybe when we're going to hear, hey, a new device, this new Fire TV with Vega OS. Here's all the bells and whistles and why you got to have it. This is when we may hear about how this may impact it. And I look forward to hearing this. Not that I don't really have. I have some Fire Sticks, but I use it as like a bedroom. So it's not a big deal to me. But maybe this will calm some nerves of people, and we may hear about maybe they're going to release a new Fire TV device, because to me, that's where I could see the new device coming out that would be that new OS. Maybe, like I say, Fire TV Vega or something, or Vega Stick.
I got, when I moved in here, I got a TV for my living room, and I wanted one at least because everything has to be a smart TV now.
Yep.
You can't find a normal TV. It's either going to be a Roku, Fire, or Google, or Samsung has their own, and LG has their own. So, I mean, I just 50-inch freaking Hisense with Fire TV built into it. And let me tell you, the Fire TV that is built into that TV, whatever the cheapest Fire Stick they have that Amazon sells, this TV is operating on a level 2 steps below that. I mean, you can't even do 3 streams on it on freaking TV Mate. It cannot do 3 streams. That's how bad the operating system is.
Well, just like every TV. Oh, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, the good thing is it has a bunch of HDMI ports. So, I mean, I have OWN and Fire Stick, Fire Cube, and my Shield. Every device that I have set up for people, I have hooked up to. So when they call me begging for help, I can say, okay, go to my TV and do this, because they are all freaking TRs.
Yeah. Your TR family and your friends.
But
again, we talk about it a lot of times. People, the TV's got Android. Oh, it's got Android. I'm going to install all this stuff on Android TV. TVs only, even if they say yes, it's an Android TV, you can install from the Google Play Store. Okay, sure. Okay, that's all right. You can, but the RAM and the CPU and storage on a TV is very limited. You don't have 3 gigs of RAM on a Hisense TV.
No.
You know, maybe you're talking a gig of RAM on the TV. So it's got to do the TV processes. And then I'm going to put everything on, all these stuff. I'm going to install it. Now it's splitting and having to try to cannibalize what runs on these TVs. So it cracks me up when I see, I got a Sony TV. It's got Android. I'll just install TV Mate. I'll put Kodi on there. I'll put all these APKs on there. And then they're like, it doesn't run very good. No, really? I mean,
really? You think?
Well,
yeah. Go ahead.
Some of the high-end Sonys actually do have a decent amount of RAM and a good high-end processor in them to use for Android TV, but not all of them. It's like the high-end Bravia ones that costs like a 55-inch TV costs like $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those that it's not as good, quite as good as you'll get with a Shield or some of the Formula boxes, but it's more than what you'll get out of a Fire Stick.
Yeah.
So, and it's coming on, like my Hisense has got, I want to say it has like 16 gigs of RAM in it and like 2 gigs of memory, which isn't too bad, but the processor in it is slower than dirt. So it's still trying to do like multiple streams on TV Mate. It's got the RAM to do it, but the processor can't keep up with doing all that stuff. So, but if you're somebody that's watching like Netflix, YouTube on it, stuff like that, like you wouldn't know a difference.
Yeah.
But enthusiasts like us are going to be like, this is a joke.
Yeah. People watch one stream of a football game. Oh my God, clutch my pearls again.
I mean, I had 8 going on my Shield the other day, and the only issue I was having is I think that sometimes my Shield, I think I need to reapply the thermal paste on my old Shield.
But you just did that, didn't you?
No, I did that on my computer. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't do it on my Shield. I really think I need to. I've taken my Shield apart, and I don't think it's too hard because once you get the case off, the heat sink's right there. I've read that, and it makes sense. I mean, because I got a 2019. That's 5 years that thermal paste has been there, dry and maybe not as conducting that heat, which we needed to trade the heat and through the process. So, I'm considering going in there and maybe.
Well, I'll let you test it out first.
I bricked my my 2015 my 2015 Pro. I bricked it by trying to tinker around and swap out hard drives.
And mine is still going, and I haven't changed the paste on it. Okay. So
but you're not running. I mean, that's honest.
You don't run day and night.
But you're not running 5 and 6 streams of IPTV. Like for me, that's the only time I really have an issue. On your Shield, not on your computer.
Not on my computer, yes. Yeah. Not on my Shield, but my Shield is on constantly day and night with me watching TV and streaming.
Wow. Well, I'm thinking I might try it. It's not a crazy hard job, but I'm wondering if it might help a little bit. I know Beach, you've got your Shield and you've run 7 or 8 streams and not had an issue before. But I mean,
that's on your TV though. Oh, I mean on your computer.
No, I do it on my TV all the time.
On your TV all the time also?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I also I do think you need to know how old your Shield is, because both of my Shields are from 2019. It's not the 2019 model. I bought both of those were from 2019.
Yeah.
So that's when
the oldest Shield I have, I think 2015, when you got the Pro and it came with the controller, the game controller, and you need that thin, skinny remote. I think that was the 2015 version. Then I got a 2019, another one. Yep, there you go.
I love this remote. And it has the charging port on the bottom. It's not the battery. The 17 had the battery. This was the 15, so it had the plug-in, which that battery isn't very good anymore. It doesn't work very well. But I love the feel of this remote. The metalish, thin.
Which one is that? I'm trying to
This
see.
is the 50. This is the 2015
remote. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I love the feel of the other one, that triangular one.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. When you put a cover on it like that, like AUBYN has, that's even freaking better because I'm always constantly dropping
it
when I'm laying in bed. So it's like I go for my reacher, grabbing it so I can pick it up.
Yeah. All right, let me see. I see Donald and Skulls over in there. Howdy, boys. Let me see. Next, Prime Days is coming up. Another way to Amazon. They're gonna release a bunch of stuff. They're gonna have stuff on sale. If you're a person that's looking to make a purchase on something, you may want to wait a few weeks so that it's possible that you would be able to get it for a little bit cheaper. So they were looking at October 7th and 8th for the next Prime Days. And again, I am never trying to encourage people to spend a bunch of money on Prime because I think it's gotten to be where it's overrated. The sales are just okay. But if you're thinking, hey, I'm thinking about buying, especially if we talk any of these Fire devices, if you're like, hey, I'm in the market to buy a Fire device, if you can wait till this Prime Day, yes, you will save money. If you're looking to buy possibly external hard drive or hard drives that's going to cost you a few $100s, you may find that you could save quite a bit of money if you buy it then. I shouldn't say quite a bit. You'll probably save like 20%, but 20% is 20% especially if it's a few $100s.
And if you're shopping, make sure you have like the Camelizer extension so you can pull it up and do a price check and see if it really is a deal. I do that all the time. Anytime I'm looking for something, I just look at my extension and check the price and see is that a good deal or not.
Yeah, 100%. And because as you said, Beach, sometimes it's this is 60% or 40% off, and you go and you look at something like that, going to Camelize, and you find out it was actually a little bit cheaper 4 months ago on sale, normal sale.
Yep.
So, but again, people always do those memes of I'm gonna wait, and then the same price, but it's a Prime Day now, it's on sale, and it's the same price you could have got it for weeks ago, but you buy it because you think you're getting a deal. It's all perception is reality.
Such a deal.
Yeah, I gotta get it. So yeah, again, that's coming up. I saw that posted this week. If you're in the market and that's what you're looking for, you may want to do, or if you're looking to build a new computer, buying some of those parts. If you're looking to build a new computer, that may be a good idea, because if you're going to spend $1,000 or a couple grand on a new computer that you're looking to buy, yes, maybe you're going to be able to buy those parts cheaper to build that. But don't go out of your way blowing a bunch of money like a lot of times people do, spending more than what they really need to spend.
Yeah, it's a good time for like an employer to buy Christmas presents for his employees. Find some deals.
Yeah, if someone was actually employed and not just a free volunteer, they would be able to get stuff like that. Moving on to the next subject.
I'm talking Ebenezer Scrooge over there. Come on, B.
Yeah,
so hey, now this I'll give shout out. I actually read this article about running ROMs off your Plex server. So I thought that, you know, AUBYN, I might actually get AUBYN to play a retro game if he hears that it's off a Plex server.
Yeah,
And
I know. But we tried that before in Plex. You remember a little whiles back they did that?
I haven't done it. I know that Skulls actually talked to me, not about Plex, but he has talked about me using and being able to play games on a device with off of a library, a local library, be it an external hard drive or a computer, and being able to stream emulated games without installing the game on the device, whatever you're on, be it if it's not a Switch, but a handheld game controller, like one of those Chinese game pads. I can't, ANG ones. But I looked through this. There's a lot of steps to this, but I thought I would toss this out here in case people were interested in maybe finding out how to do some hosting of your ROMs without running it on a device, actually running it from your Plex server or from a cloud or from a hard drive in your home. I know that, again, Skulls talked to me about this months ago, and you know, this is available. The link is down below if you're considering wanting to read more about this. I have not installed this, but food for thought. I thought it might be interesting that some people may want to check it out and to decide, hey, this may be something I want to do. It does not look like it's a super newbie setup. I don't think you got to be a computer programmer, but you need to at least have some basic knowledge about how some stuff works, because it needed quite a few. I think it needed Docker and it needed a few other things running on the computer to do it. So anybody interested in reading this article is down below, and you're free to read it and decide for yourself. Oh, Pen's in the house. Yeah. I heard the bell ring. Pen, what's up, my man? Wait, he's muted. You have to unmute yourself. There he is.
Hey, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, how everybody doing?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Doing good. How you been?
Yeah, I've been pretty well, man. I saw your message. I missed it by like 30 minutes or so. So I was like, dang.
That's all good.
I was like, but hey, just wanted to come through on, you know, because I've been on Player Pass and I've been on like quite a few times in the past.
Yes. You used to be pretty regular coming on.
Yeah, that's when I was like watching a lot more movies than I do now. So now it's like Saturday, Sunday, with a few here and there, but I'll try.
Well, and you've got your own YouTube channel. Folks that may not know, Penn has his own YouTube channel. Does a lot of different reviews, kind of a tech talk or tech review, and looks into some different stuff. Any videos that you've done as of late that been kind of cool that's had your attention?
As of late, I've just been focused on like more reviews that companies been sending me. Don't know if I can mention here, but it's service boxes. Essentially, you're able to get into your content, and it's for the folks that are, I guess they say, not tech savvy per se. That just want to like, hey, get in and just get out. And
what are you talking about? Like super boxes and all that stuff?
Yeah. I didn't know like what was.
No, I mean, I've talked about it on this show, and again, I've given pros and cons to those devices.
I'll
tell you what's good about it. I'll tell you what's bad about them. You know, so I give people information, and then you decide where you fit on that spectrum. If it works for you, or if it's something, hey, I'm not spending the money on that. And hey, because it's all about giving people information, and they decide. I'm not going to tell you that, hey, this is what you got to use, or buy this because you got to have it. No.
Absolutely. That's how I break down the reviews. It's pretty much just more of an insight from my perspective, and then you can just go off and do the additional research yourself. It all depends on personal preference, your wallet, of course, and what you're looking for. I just provide the options, and I think we all get the comments. So why would you get this? I think we all get those.
Oh, yeah.
So
hurry up and get it, and don't forget your VPN on the way out. You know, you got to have that on your way out.
Man.
Click my link because you got to have it. So, you know, so it is, and it's cool though. It is kind of when you get caught up in that where you get some of those companies reaching out to you, and I have seen that in your videos where you do that, where you're honest about, hey, this is this, but it may not be everything. And when those companies call me, or if they don't call me, if they send me an email and say, hey, would you like to review this? I'm like, it's gonna be an honest review. If I like it, I'll say it, but I'm also gonna say what I don't like about it. And if they want me to do the review, they'll say, yeah, move forward. We're fine. We want you to be honest, because to me, I don't want to tell someone, hey, go buy this. It's the greatest thing ever, just because I want to make some money. Because I don't have, I don't. That's on my conscience. You know what I mean? Because we've been doing this all too long, but there are people that don't want to spend the time to invest to learn a little bit. So they're like, they just want the easiest, fastest solution. They may spend the money, but it's fast, and it's like, okay, fair enough. It's I'm not going to judge you because that's what you want to do. That's fair.
I'm still waiting on your review of the Hushing box.
Well, if he sends me one, I'll be it. But he doesn't talk to me, so and I'm not. I am not going to buy it. I'm not buying one. Just like things I absolutely do not support, I'm not going to give them money. If no. If hey, he's more than happy to send me a device, and I'll give my honest opinion and say, hey, good, bad, and ugly, and then I'll send it to you, Beach, and you can do what you want with it.
I got enough. I've got more than enough. I mean, honest to God, true story. My sister-in-law came over the week, and I was helping somebody out. And she's like, "Oh my God, I've never seen so many remotes in my life." Because I got 3 on-box remotes. All right, there's 3 different Fire Stick remotes, and my Shield remote laying there. Then with that Fire TV remote laying there. So yeah.
Yeah, once
I explained to her why I had so many, then it made sense to her.
Well, running that IPTV service, that's what you must be running. You're grabbing all them streams. We know what you up to. Just joking. He's not doing that. But reminds me of Beckham. Remember Dexter? His damn place. He had all them cable boxes in his house and grabbing all these channels, and that back. That's how that's done. Especially back in the day, they would be running all them boxes, grabbing channels and uploading. But
hey, I donated to Dexter when he got started.
Yep, I did too. I was a great guy. Great guy.
Yeah,
great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice. So.
He was the first one to do it, and he basically taught Target everything you do.
Oh, well, I had to bite my tongue. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead all right, so Nimsy was going to be on here, but again, I told him the wrong time, so he'll probably show up late. I'm going to quickly run through SportsZone, which is a new APK that he's released it a few months back, and he's slowly been working through the bugs and updates. So I'm going to give a quick little glimpse of it to you guys and let you kind of have an idea. This is a free app. And let me see if I can open that up.
We don't see it yet.
No, I gotta. Okay. There we go. All right, media player. Bam.
Okay.
All right. So I recorded this off of my NVIDIA Shield just a little while ago, just to give people an idea of what I was talking about here. So this is SportsZone, and Nimsy has really tried to come up with some ideas and to take this and do things that not other people are doing. Wait, all right, yeah, go ahead. So what he's done here is this is a free sports APK. Now, you do have to use the pin system, which all of his add-ons require, which means you have to go to Pin UK.
Yeah.
UK.
It gives you the when you go to log in or enter a pin, it tells you where to go there to grab the pin.
Yeah, and I have the pin. It's in the descriptions below. So what you'll do is you get a pin, and you will be able to watch sports. And I want to say for 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken, without any issues, and you can watch it now. This is the home screen on it. So when you go in and it logs in, you're able to add your name in the settings, so you can do that. It has the events today, which will kind of tell you what all the events are for the day, the live events that are happening right now, and then things that are going to be coming up. Here is an example of when you go into live sports right now. You can see that it found 348 sports, and then he added them into categories. When he first did this, it didn't do categories, and it would kind of crash the app because it was trying to not grab the links, but get a list of all the games. And when you have 300 or 400, 500 games going on worldwide at one time, it was causing problems. So then he went through and filtered it. So it just made it run smoother. So you'll go through. All right. So once you find, let me go here. All right. So once you go in, you find the sport you want, the event. This would be where you would click on the server. He's got them. They're all different kind of nicknames. He would click that. Then it's going to give you a few links usually. Let me see. And here's one where it was showing you that in some events will have multiple links. Some may only have one. So sometimes you may see multiple options, and you can pick from stream 1, stream 2, stream 3, and you would click it, and then it would just play. Let me go through here. I'm kind of poking around. Here's again just some examples of what you see in the interface. One of the cool things that he has in here, I'm going to try to get to one. Let's see. Oh, this is me screwing around. Oh, this is all right. So here is where it has a live channels thing where it's just channels, and when you click it, so if I click this channel, it actually has a text window. So not so much for, this is just ABC News just to show that it's working. But let's say you're watching a UFC event. If you're a person sitting at home and you're watching a UFC event and you would I would sure love to talk to someone that's watching the same event and chat back and forth. This app gives you the opportunity to chat with anybody that's watching this event in the app. You don't have to be on the same server. So even if you have multiple servers that is offering that particular event, all of the chat would fall under the same chat window. So say, like I was trying to explain, if you're watching a UFC event, you may see hotel and internet or whatever the servers are. Anybody that's watching that event their chat would be over there. You can turn off the chat because look at Beach is getting all. He's already probably clenching his wheelchair about the chat.
Yeah,
but you can turn that off. You don't have to have it on. But again, it's just an added feature that I don't know of any APKs that actually offer you an opportunity to have group chat watching an event. So if you're watching the UFC event, you could be, oh my God, I can't believe that knockout, while someone's watching it in the app at the same sport. So that was kind of a unique feature that he trial and error to get it to work right, but he's got it working. It does work. If somebody chats during an event or something, that chat stays there for that whole event.
And when you set it up for the first time, it asks you what you want to be called. It asks you, so you can put in a name, your name. Like when I signed up, I just put my name is The Beach. Mm-hmm. Even though I will not ever be using the chat feature because I'm the person that's fucking big screen who mutes people.
That hurts. That I saw you look right at me when you said that too. But it is a cool. Now here again, this is an example of the live channels tab, where it goes through there. Here's where I was actually typed in. I typed in. I don't want the audio to play. I'll get myself in trouble. You can see where I kind of typed in there on the left. You can see where I typed in there. And again, if somebody else would happen to be watching this particular channel, they would have saw my chat and they could have been talking back and forth. Let's see.
Yeah, if you don't have an IPTV server, it does work really good.
Mm-hmm.
When he came out with it, there were bugs and there's issues, and he's been constantly updating it, making changes, making fixes, and everything. Yep. So I mean, that's like when somebody had said, "Oh, can you put a chat in there?" I'm like, "No, please, God, no!" And then I was like, "It's annoying." He goes, "You can turn it off." I'm like, "Thank you, thank God."
Yeah. Well, and you can report issues right from in here. So if you have an issue, like the feedbacks, you got the feedback tab. Let's say you open it up and a channel's not working. You don't have to go to his Telegram room, which he does have a Telegram channel. You don't have to go there and report it. There's that. You can report it right from within the app, which again, as B says, it to me, I like it because he's created something, but he's trying to fix it and trying to make it a little bit better. He's trying to hone it in a little bit better.
Everybody, he's been posting his updates in there, and if there's bugs, everybody's been telling him, and he's been going back and fixing it. So I mean, I think I downloaded the first time when it was like 0.005 or something, and he's like, I think the current version is like 1.7 or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I played around with it, and I played around with it a little more this Saturday, college football, to see how it did on that. It did pretty good. There were a couple, obscure teams, less smaller colleges that the streams didn't work. But I'm very impressed with it.
Yep, I agree. And and again, if you don't have another service, it's free. And if you have a phone, if I was a person and I'm like, I want to just do all this for free, I would add the pinsystem.uk. I would put that URL in my phone. I would have it to where I could just click it, get the code, put it in the app, and then I have that 2 or 3 hours of watching without a problem. Again, added a bookmark on your phone makes it just quicker. Don't just say, "Well, I'll go to my computer to do it." Well, no, make it easy for yourself, and then it works. It's free. Because there's so many people that want shit for free. Fine, free, you can do it. But for him to create this app, to keep it update, he's not getting rich from this pin system. He's nowhere near getting rich from this pin system with servers and all the stuff that he has to do and the apps that he runs. He has a number of apps that people say, "Well, I want to get Real to Bread." Well, you don't have to get Real to Bread if you use some of his stuff, but you'll need the pin system. And then, people bitch about that. I'm like, well, what the hell do you want? I mean, it's like, I don't want to pay for that. Don't want to pay for that. But then I don't want to have to go to a website and see an ad pop up, because he was talking at one point. Remember, he had ads built into the APK, but there was issues with that. There was audio was off and it was popping up too much. So then he says, you know what? I'll get rid of ads altogether. Do the pin system that alleviates the ads on the app. And it's, to me, makes sense. To me, it's a better setup.
Yeah.
But again, we're all about showing people options. You decide what works best for you. The links are down below to the APK is down below, as well as the pin URL. If you're somebody that's interested in tinkering around to see if it fits your needs, hopefully he jumps on the show next week and comes and joins us to explain maybe some of the background stuff and things that he may want to discuss. But this played great. I mean, I had this played some darts. I was like playing just great. I'm like, oh, okay. So that is an option for you guys if you're looking at it, called SportsZone. It is not a Kodi add-on. This is, hold on, let me hit stop share.
Standalone APK.
It is not a standalone. It's a standalone APK. It's not a Kodi add-on.
Yeah, like,
I hope I got to share my screen again so I can share screen. Oh, wait a minute. My Vivaldi's not showing up. Hold on a second. Try this one more time.
On a second here, we got
Andrew.
it's stuck on the Streaming Matters logo. That's
yeah,
all
I know. Hold on, I'm trying to. Wait, hold on. Vivaldi.
How kind of Mickey Mouse show is this?
And introducing from across the pond, the man, the myth, the legend, the Duke of Darts, A.R.B.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Mug got his own intro. He got his own intro.
Yes. I want a new one every week.
We got Andrew in the house. The only guy that's got his own damn intro. So.
Yeah, you're terrible now.
Hold on before you do that.
Yep. I didn't. I stopped.
Okay. Gotta get. Whoops. What happened to my?
Oh, all right. So you want to do your 1-star review? We'll do this, and then we'll do the 1-star. I'm sorry, I saw you had it.
Okay, well, unless you want to do the 1-star.
We can do this one first. I already got it up.
Okay.
Then we'll do the 1-star.
All right. Okay. These are the movies for next week, for September 26th. Season 8, episode 22 will be on. We've got on the wheel. We've got Andrew in green with Thunderbolts. I'm in purple with Straw. Dabs is in red with F1. Eddie is in gray with Highest to Lowest. The Beach is in blue with Happy Gilmore 2. Jason is in yellow with Heads of State. And I guess we're all going for the Beach to win again.
Put it this way, if it lands on me again this week, my square is going to be so freaking small. Oh, no.
We're good.
That's going to be F1. It's going to F1.
Oh, fucking hell.
One of the few good movies on that list.
I haven't watched it yet, but I have it in 3D, so we'll be doing it in 3D on Thursday.
So it's going to be in the Oculus. So people, if you have an Oculus, jump in big screen with us and hang it. I kind of hope that Highest to Lowest comes on because I want us to discuss that movie. I watched it. I watched all of it. So I should get.
I want the people out there that don't have Oculuses yet to just try and grab one. You know,
get one on Marketplace.
You'll have such a piss of watching these movies with us in 3D. I mean, it's great. It really is. We have such a blast at it.
So let me do F1. I think it's movie because the movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So here we are with Brad Pitt. So this movie here released. So that's the movie for next week. All right, buddy. Let's pull up the 1-star review.
Okay.
Because that would be in next thing on here.
Yeah.
So Robin likes to pull up these 1-star reviews.
Yeah, we're gonna do one on this one is gonna be on the movie.
Up.
Yeah.
All right. So our 1-star review. We'll go grab. Wait. Andrew and Penn.
Yeah.
Since they weren't in here when we created the show.
Sure.
So this is one of Aubyn's 1-star reviews for us to kind of look at and laugh at. This movie was terrible. Not only did it lack the charm of the first movie, but it also employed redundant themes, such as supposedly badass female antagonist who is ultimately killed by a supposedly equal badass wife, who somehow manages to shoot a gun right in her eye. This movie lacks soul, and most importantly, a good story. 1-star review. So, yeah, I mean, I'm curious if we're going to think that that's going to be a correct thing. So, But before we get to that, we got to get to UFC. What's going on in this sports before we get?
There's no UFC this weekend.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying. Is there a holiday Monday?
No.
We're not at Columbus Day or anything like that yet, right?
That's not till October.
It's October. Okay. I don't know why there isn't any UFC this week. Not much of anything this week.
Well, did you watch any of that Brave 98 this morning?
No, I didn't get to watch it. When you messaged me, I wasn't able to get to watch it.
Yeah, but I mean, what? Because I had one in Brave on, but that was the first time I watched Brave in the morning. They brought up freaking like 6 ring girls, and they would just stand up there and hold what round it was and just kind of wiggle. And it was interesting.
Okay.
Now they need to watch a little damn West Virginia Tough Man to find out how a ring girl's supposed to act. Because West Virginia Tough Man, them girls.
Listen, I gotta tell you,
professionals.
They've been that PLN is really pretty good. I wish you guys would come in and watch it because they got some.
Is that the one where the guys get punched in the stomach?
Yeah, they got the gut punches now. So if anyone's interested in that, you can look up the PLN on YouTube and check out their channel. They fight in tires. You have to dunk someone in the tire. They've got what's that other one that they got? The chest slap. They slap them on each other's on
chop.
the chest. The chop, yeah, the chest chop, and they have a coffin match that they have to fight their way out of a coffin. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
A coffin match.
I mean, it's like a mix of WWE and a little bit of the fighting, and I don't know. I watched that.
But these are the guys that did the original slap fights that we watched.
Yes, you're right. Yes, it is the original guy that did slap fights. The gut punch. I watched that with you, and I was like, I don't know if I can. I watched it, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, they get one punch in the gut, back and forth, then 2 punches.
I signed us up already.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna lose your ass because I can't. I get punched once, I'm out. And I might let him whiff it and I just fall out like. Fake it. I'll be like, did he even get hit? I'll be like, yeah, I got hit. I got knocked the fuck out. I'm knocked
the fuck out.
Like Friday, he got knocked the fuck out. All right. So, hey, do you have anything before I throw it over to?
Before we go to that, well, do you have anything for us for the the football?
I'm just going to say, folks, I did not ask for this segment of the show. I did not ask to be picking the damn the locks.
We got to keep you American somehow.
I
I snuck it in and told AUBYN we were going to do it because I made that up last year. And your excuse was after week 1, well, let the first week go by so I can get a good idea of what the teams look like. Then it was like week 2 rolled around. Oh, I haven't quite got the feel yet of what's going on. I'll let you know.
I'll let you know. I wasn't ready.
The whole season goes by, nothing. So I just told AUBYN, I said, we're slipping it in, and he ain't going to know until he sees
You slipped it in, and I'm going to tell you, it hurt a little bit. You should have spit it on it or something, because I didn't know this was coming.
You're playing too much hockey now, okay?
Yeah. Exactly.
You can't even come watch a movie because you're playing hockey.
That's ball hockey to you boys.
Hey,
I'm Canadian. I got a fucking hockey stick now. I got a hockey stick now. Just saying. I'm at 57 years old. I have my very first hockey stick, and I played hockey ball. I played ball hockey last night. I thought I was going to die in the first game we played, but I sucked it up and I pushed through and played 4 more games, and I'm not hurting too bad today. I'm a little bit not feeling well, but I'm making it. But I'm going to play on a regular. I actually signed up for it because you know what? I'm getting older and sitting your ass at home. Yeah, it's people I work with and people that, but like I got to be the oldest fucker out there. And these guys are in their 30s, been playing hockey their whole life or soccer their whole life. They run it, and I'm like, you run. I'm like this, Tom. I'm like, I ain't running. I mean, but I did score. I scored 4 or 5 goals for my team. I think we scored 21, 22 points, or scored, because I actually say I made a goal, and that's not correct. It's English. It's scored a goal. I scored 4 or 5 goals. So, hey, better than I would thought. And that was another thing. All the guys are like really good, and they're like slap shotting. And that ball is, I mean, it is fast going in the net.
Yeah.
Dabs ain't ever held a stick until last night. And other than the one stick that I own. And it's like I'm trying to get that snap, but I don't have that snap. So I was making goals because the goalies are used to that shit coming by fast. You know, when a changeup happens with a pitcher, it throws off the batter. I was throwing that motherfucker off. He didn't know what was going, because it would just kind of roll, and he's like, oh, and try to get it, stumble, and it just trickles in. I'm like, you watch me now. So.
Yeah, but Dab, did you get a new stick or a used stick?
A used. I paid $15 for my stick. I'm a cheap. I'm cheap.
That's what I know.
I think we know that already. Okay.
$15 for my hockey stick. It was probably used by some 12-year-old kid around town, and he probably used it for 2 years. But it works.
For that stick.
That's probably true. All right. So we got a couple big games here. We got the Minnesota versus Cincinnati. The other big game that I think a lot of people are going to be watching is the Baltimore and Detroit game. I'm going to say Baltimore's got this. I think Baltimore is something to be reckoned with. They need to improve their defense, but their offense is on fire. Lamar Jackson, that mug, I mean, run and throw. So I'm saying Baltimore, put your money on it Monday night. And the other one, Cincinnati, Minnesota. I also think that Minnesota, with their defense, is going to create problems for Cincinnati. We got Joe Burrow, who was on my fantasy league. Thank you, Joe. Kiss my ass for getting hurt last week. And they're going to have Browning is in there. I think Browning won last week. I think it's kind of a lucky momentum. I think this week, Minnesota's going to come with the heat. And I think that they're going to smack Cincinnati right in the mouth and going to take the win. So those are my 2 big picks. I mean, easy pick is to say Atlanta's going to beat Carolina. I think that's an easy one. But so those are my 2 picks. I ain't going through the whole thing. Dallas also might actually win a game this week against Chicago. Another team, Chicago. No. Chicago is another one of those whiffs. But can you trust Dallas? but it's not December, so you might be able to trust Dallas when it's not December.
All right.
You don't put money on Dallas in December for whatever reason. They choke. They fall out. So those are my picks. And you guys, we're not even ready for this. I'm just shooting from the hip. That's what we got. All right. Hey, I'm gonna throw. What? Go ahead.
We'll have to remember that for next week then.
All right. So I'm gonna. Can I throw the intro to Player Pass? We can go on that because we're way past.
Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Right.
All right. Let's see. Penn, did you watch Nobody 2? Have you happened to watch that movie yet?
Oh no, actually, I didn't get a chance to see it. I gotta get it downloaded sometime this week. So
okay. All right. Well, I was just trying to.
Not on your Plex.
I don't have Plex no more. This has been a while since I use Plex.
He got that kaleidoscope. That man got that $5,000 kaleidoscope, that high quality. I don't know how.
Hey, well, it may be 5,000 for other people. I didn't pay 5,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That kaleidoscope is no. Hey, Penn did a video on kaleidoscope. I'm like, ooh, a new application, a new device. I gotta check this shit out. Watch this video. I'm like, ooh, it's got high quality. It's this, it's that. Oh my wow, this is pretty cool. I might actually look into this. Until I looked at the price, and yeah, it was a little tough. Oh, my God. I said, I'll wait.
They got a special going on. It's not that bad.
From what I heard. It's a nice device, though. It's high quality, no bit loss, all kinds of shit on that kaleidoscope. It's a fancy device, and I can't do it. I'm on a budget. All right, so hey, let's go ahead and talk about Nobody 2. Hopefully, Penn, we don't ruin this for you. We're gonna run through Nobody 2 and our thoughts. We're gonna give at the end. We're gonna talk Player Pass. You folks on the side, if you've watched Nobody 2, throw us your comments. I love reading people what their thoughts of it. The panel's gonna run through this movie, and we're gonna see, does the sequel hold up? So, who wants to be first to talk about Nobody 2? Oh,
okay.
Just because I'm going to be really quick.
That's what your wife said.
Yeah. No, she was asleep. She'd rather sleep.
Yeah, she's like, catch that later.
No, I'm probably in the bad books because I actually haven't finished watching it. And the reason is, I was in big screen last night and then my Oculus died. I didn't realize it wasn't charged. And I looked at the time and it was like midnight, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. And then today I've had like parental duties, so that's my excuse. But from what I watched, I was halfway through it and I put pass in the group chat because I just it's definitely not as good as the first one, and you could just tell the story it's the same story as like movies from like 10 years ago. It's that kind of like silly action movie where, oh god, he's away on holiday with his family to relax, and oh no, something happens to some drug dealer, and the police are corrupt, and I was like, yeah, I've seen this about 1 million times. I think I probably know how it ends, so I wasn't too sad that I missed the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely not as the first one was unique and fun, and then this one was predictable and boring, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry to ruin it for you, Penn. Well, maybe Penn doesn't want to watch it now.
No, I'm listening, but I'm still going to give it like a watch later on though.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
I don't regret me watching it. I don't regret watching it. But I think 100% what you said, Andrew, and our 1-star review, I think hit the nail on the head. We're talking a storyline that's been done over and over and over. Could they have done something different with this? Yes. Going away with your family And it wasn't John Cena just did this fucking 6 months ago in a movie where he went away with his family and then all of a sudden they're pulled into this big, criminal world that's trying to kill him. And to me, it's like, this is the same story. I loved the first one. I'm talking, I gave a 9.5 out of 10 for the first Nobody. Loved it. And then this one was just, come on. I mean, I liked that. What was it? Christopher
Lloyd.
Loved that he was in it. I thought he was funny. And I thought that I liked that Sharon Stone was in it, even though she couldn't act. I thought that I enjoyed seeing her again because we haven't seen her, but I'm like, her acting was just like no emotion. I know she's supposed to be like, this badass woman that's, she has no feelings, but I don't know. I'm watching, I'm like, what the fuck? And I got done watching this and I had to force my way to finish this. And I didn't watch it with you guys last night because again, I was doing one of the great Canadian halftime pastimes. I was ball hockey, which is inside of a gym, but this it falls so short. Why did we call it Nobody 2? Because it
do you think this was like similar to Joker Part 2, where it's just like the first one did so well that we've got to make another one?
They figured it was a slam dunk. They figured it was a slam dunk.
It should have been a slam dunk, but they used a different director. And
you could feel that. I mean, 100%. You could tell. I mean, it was.
But the second director was trying to get the same feel from the first movie, and but I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed the movie because it felt like it. Because I watched on Wednesday, I watched Nobody again, the first one.
Yeah,
I watched it. So then Thursday, I would know what the heck I was looking at. So it felt like it was just a continuation of the movie because here it is. The movie comes in, it picks up, and here it is the next day, pretty much, and I enjoyed that, and I liked the movie. I really truly enjoyed it, and I thought it was funny. There were a lot of things, and like I said, I felt like it just continued from the last movie. Not sure, it's been a little while since the first one came out, and the second one. But I liked the movie.
What made it worthwhile to me was the fight on the boat when he gets his freaking finger cut off, goes in the water, and when it flies in the water, we're sitting in big screen last night. I'm going, a fish, and next thing you know, a fish comes up, and I'm going, perfect, freaking perfect.
It did, yeah.
So that scene made the whole movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I was hoping for him.
I laughed. Yeah.
I was hoping for when he went back down in the water, he was going to come back up with the fish, to get his finger back.
There was one moment in big screen where the little girl gets slapped across the back of the head, and everyone that was in the big screen would just went, "Oh shit," because he just stops, doesn't he? Like, and I was like, I said over, and I was like, if that was my kid, I'll be straight back in there, because he walked out in, and then he stops and goes back in.
Yeah.
But yeah, the boat scene actually was probably the best part.
Yeah, that was good. And I mean, big at the end, some of the stuff, but I mean, it's just, there's everything that is being released nowadays sucks. It's I don't know what happened to people who could write scripts and make movies anymore if they got sucked up in that flying saucer and kidnapped, because all of a sudden it's like nobody knows how to make a funny movie anymore. I mean, was this horrible? No. Was it great? No. Do I regret watching it? No. I gave it a play just because all the other shit I've seen, you're starting to get numb anymore. watching stuff. I don't know how many movies. You go to my continue watching Plex, and it's like 15 minutes in, next. 15 minutes in, next.
Wait,
It's just
was
unbelievable.
this your pick, Dave?
Yes, it was. The
Yeah,
only reason
now I understand.
all right. So now the only reason I put it on there was because we watched the first one.
Yeah,
I did not
yeah.
watch it. I did not
Oh
watch
no,
it.
I'm not.
I put it on the wheel.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not dissing the movie choice. It's more the fact that now I understand why you play. Because it's your movie, and you don't want another part.
He only played it playing.
It's because he's on a roll, isn't he?
He don't want the tombstone.
Yeah, he's on a bit of a
no,
he's on a bit of a roll.
Hey, look, I went through we're up to season 8. Okay, I never had a freaking movie get a pass. Of all the fucking picks I've got, I got back-to-back passes in season fucking 8.
You should have saw me as a young kid. I was an athlete.
The only thing that might save my ass from one of my movies getting the worst movie is Dab's pick, The Crow.
You're never gonna let that one go. That was only 2 seasons ago.
Dave, you're saying that there was no other movies that you got to pass on?
Don't make Auburn. He got the records. He got receipts. That mug got receipts.
Wow, that's impressive.
I'm still not over the faculty getting a pass.
Oh Jesus, you guys.
The first movie was good though, because I think it was around the hype of like John Wick, wasn't it? Like there was new John Wick movies coming out around about the time Nobody One came out. So, and this was like in a similar vein, but it was like more of a had more of a comedic
yes
value. But this one, it didn't hit.
I just feel like it's a story that they've done 100 times. To me, what they should have done with this is, if you want to carry on to the next day or the next week and the story carries on, it should have been that somebody tried to go after him again.
Yeah.
The family on vacation, it's like, haven't we seen that? I haven't done a search, but I guarantee that in the last 5 years, there's 3 or 4 movies that's done the same thing, where an ex-CIA operative goes on vacation and somehow gets tangled up. It's like, it's the same thing. I mean, and even there were like the boat scene, yes, him fighting all that and the finger getting cut off. That was lighthearted, but there wasn't enough. And it felt predictable. And Sharon Stone, as I said, dry. And then the bombs going off at the end. Look almost like a nuclear bomb going off. All they did is jumped in the water and they were perfectly fine. And they stayed under the water a long time. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. And it kills all the people just because all the bombs going off, but they don't die.
For me, the movie compared to the first one is like mediocre. The only thing I can say about this movie that really saved it was the boat scene where he lost his finger and he tries, he sees a fish grab a hold of it and he call the fish, you motherfucker. And the other thing that really saved this movie is the musical soundtrack. For me, the rest was, chuckle. But I give it a play.
I don't remember the soundtrack.
Yeah, when we were in big screen, I kept thinking, "Oh, Eddie's gonna like the soundtrack on this movie."
Eddie's all about the music. If it's got music, it could be a turd of a movie, but it got a good soundtrack. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna play for that one."
I mean, I thought I really liked the first one, and I kind of thought after that one, I was like, how are they going to really do a sequel to this? Because kind of the whole premise is that he's just supposed to be your average Joe, and now we know he's not just your average Joe. And so coming into this, I thought, okay, how are they going to mix it up? And they really didn't. It's back to where he's like supposed to be nobody, and then all of a sudden these bad guys just find out that he's not an actual tourist, but I mean, I don't think they played it off very well, and everybody in there knows that that's not the case with him.
Mhm.
So I was talking to somebody about it today at work, and I said, "Yeah, it's like the Timu John Wick movie," and and I said
Good
that's about
analogy.
it. I said it tried to do too much, I think, and it's unfortunate. But they
Yeah.
probably should have left it with one movie and
Right.
been done with it.
Because how many times do you see a sequel better than the original? It's a toss, you know. It's a 50-50
Very
chance.
rare. I mean, it's
Right.
not even,
Very
no,
rare.
I don't think 50-50. I think you have about a 20% chance to taking
Yeah.
a sequel to being better than the first one. I
Right.
mean, it happens not often. I mean, it is rare that
Right.
a sequel does better. Most of the time, it's just or falls short because you set that benchmark. That mark is set so high
Right.
that
Yep.
it's tough.
Rocky?
Yeah, but the producers are always ready to invest money in a sequel than invest money in a brand new movie.
Well, that's because you have a number of people that are going to go to the theater just to see this because of the name. And we talk about Disney all the time on this
Right.
show about Disney, and they're like, "Oh, we're just going to do another Little Mermaid or another Peter Pan or
Right.
another," and it's like, "Oh, well, people know the name Peter Pan, so we're going to get X amount of money from people that just are part of the franchise."
Right.
And if we make it halfway decent, we're going to make even more. So I think it's a safe bet. It's you're going to get your money back, and if it's
Back.
good, you're going to make a bunch.
Hmm.
But
You
it,
just
to
gotta
me,
look
it's
at
safe.
the CGI movies they've done for Disney, like Lion King and all that. A lot of hype around them. People will watch them because it's a story that everybody knows, and it's going to be real. Like what's it? What do they call it? Not CGI. Live action. Live action. So yeah, people are going to be like, "Oh, I want to see a live action movie of The Lion King," and then it comes out and it's not a patch on the original, is it? So, but people watched it because it's The Lion King and it's a name that everybody knows. So it makes a lot of sense when you're making sequels to these types of movies, especially when the first one's been a big hit. Because on the name value alone, they're going to get at least some of the or most of the revenue back that they've spent on the movie. And I can't imagine they spent a lot on this one. I don't know if AUBYN, if you have the figures for what they've spent on it or what they made. But I can imagine they probably made a profit on this, even though it was pretty bad.
They hardly made a profit. It was
Yeah,
I
really.
think it was like 29 million to make the film, and it made like 39 million, something like that.
Well, that's box office. Then you add. No wait. Did this even go to the box office? Because wasn't
Yes,
this?
it went to box office.
Okay.
It went, yeah.
It's 38 million.
Because it's a Netflix movie,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Who?
No.
no,
I thought this was one of those.
No.
I thought it was a streaming
not a
service.
Netflix.
Okay.
Nope.
Felt like a Netflix film.
It went to Amazon, wasn't it? It went to Amazon, this movie. I think.
I'm actually going to say I think Apple have done the best movie so far out of those three streaming platforms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe TV.
Yeah,
shows
but
as
I
well.
mean, that's what I was just reading before I came on, that freaking Scorsese is doing a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, and it's going to be produced by Apple.
Yeah,
But we'll
so
find out next week with F1. That's an Apple movie.
Let's see, AUBYN, did you chime in on your thoughts on it? I don't
Yeah,
want sure.
yeah, I chimed in. I liked
okay.
it. You know?
Okay. Just
Yeah,
making
I
sure.
liked it.
Making sure everybody.
You know, since I like said, you know, I didn't like the movie last week, and but you know, I thought this was good. You know, it felt like a longer movie to me since I just rewatched the first one.
This came out on Prime, eh? It wasn't on Netflix.
Came
Yeah,
out
it
on
was on
Kodi
Prime
for me.
Time.
Dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of people,
That's right.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Guess
would
what?
have been mad if I had to pay to watch.
Yeah.
I'll say that. You know, I will say that. That's what we should be, saying. But instead of saying if we recommend it to somebody, but if we say we paid to watch it, and we didn't like it, man.
Yeah, that's a good thing. But to me, I've had people ask me about this movie, and I know what I've told every single person. So, and my dad loved Nobody. Actually, he watched it. He didn't
Yeah.
see it until about 6 months ago, and then he says, "Oh, is Nobody 2 out?" And of course, he tries to watch it as a cam. I'm like, I'll tell you when you can watch it. And it came out, and I'm like, I'm just gonna say, pump the brakes before your anticipation. And he had the same thoughts as me.
And what did he say?
He said that movie. He goes, that movie sucked compared to the first one. I'm like, yeah, it fell so short. But I think, is it fair for us to judge a sequel to the original?
Yeah.
Because some people are like, well, you should hold it on its own. What? But if you're going to take the same name and make it a sequel, Rocky. Let's say Rocky, for example. Be it Rocky 1 or be it Rocky 5, they're carrying the Rocky name. And so you get judged by that name. And if you didn't want to be judged by that name, you should have called the movie something else. But you wanted that lock of, hey, we're going to lock in 20% of these people are going to come see it just because of Rocky, the name.
Was Rocky 5 the one with Tommy Gunn?
I don't know. This sounds about right.
Yeah, that was the worst one.
I think if they had played it more that now the wife was somewhat nobody, and now all of a sudden she turns out to be some badass like he was, I think that maybe would have went better, because that kind of follows that theme of the first movie a little bit better than what, I mean,
That's
coming
true.
into this, we all knew, oh yeah, he's going to go all nuts and crazy on people, and he's going to whoop everybody's ass and beat them up and stuff, and because that's what was in the first one. Same way with even, I love Christopher Lloyd's character, but again, he played it kind of the same way in the first movie. His brother, it's like, oh, I seen this before. It was in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying, like, in this one, if like maybe we all thought they were all going to come for him, but actually they come for her because she's got a secret life and she's actually also a badass like him? Yeah, that would be a different.
Yeah.
I wanted to find out. Oh, guess what? Before I met your dad, I was in the CIA or something like that. And it'd be like,
and then he didn't know it,
Right.
So yeah, that would have been a good twist. What a great twist, because you wouldn't have known it.
Maybe that'll be Nobody 3.
Yeah, probably.
Written and directed by Streaming Matters.
Hey, Player Pass. We'll be reviewing this for the third time. All
You and
right.
Blake can be the husband and wife. You know the main characters.
Yeah, I am worried because
I'll be the bad guy because I'm British.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's always the British that are the bad ones. Can't trust it. So, all right, let's roll into our vote.
Todd, just check the notes. Okay, we could do the voting first. We could do the voting
notes.
first. Yeah, just look in the notes, and since we were talking about
sequels,
remakes, yeah.
All right. Franchise not remade. Now these are movies that, because we have so many. Let's do this. Let's do the vote, and then we'll do those.
Let's go first. Right.
Okay.
All right. So Player Pass. This is when we're gonna vote. Is this a play, meaning you would recommend this to people and you're not scared about them retaliating in the parking lot, or a pass where, you know what, this dumpster diver fire crap a movie, I wish they would have never made it. So that's your, would you recommend it as a play? I would never recommend this as a pass. So folks over on the side, if you've watched this, throw your Player Pass in there. We'll also be taking a look at Telegram. Let's see. So Penn says he is not watching. Andrew, what do you got? Play or pass for this one?
Sorry, Beach. The pass.
Yeah. All right. Dub Beach, play or pass for this movie?
Well, since Andrew gave my movie a pass, I can hardly wait till I make his intro for next week. I give it a play.
Blackmail.
Yeah.
He's trying to buy votes.
Yeah.
Damn right.
He blackmailed
Damn
people.
right. I was telling people in freaking Player Path when it was picked just to vote yes. You know?
These guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, all right. So we gotta move on because I got too many things going in my head for this. Big Daddy Spider, play or pass for nobody too.
I gotta give it a play. I know a few people that would probably really enjoy this movie. So
Really enjoy it. Okay. All right, Eddie, what you thinking? Play or pass for nobody too?
I give it a play, but my son said it was a pass.
Your sons are very
Well, your
intelligent.
son's vote doesn't count. So
If he didn't vote in Telegram, it don't
damn
count.
right. I don't care what he thinks.
AUBYN, what are you thinking for play or pass for nobody too?
Play for me.
That's a play for you. And for me, nobody too got a big old pass because it sucked. And I would not waste my time with this piece of shit movie. I hate when they use a name and it's like, no. So, all right. Go back to this, AUBYN. Give me, what are we looking at in the Telegram room? Is this a play or pass inside Telegram? The official vote. Don't mail in we don't accept mail-in ballots.
No mail-ins. We are at a, come on, let me play. 10 plays and 4 passes.
Who the hell was smoking a joint?
This Telegram thing, there's something fishy going on here because
No.
every time we pass on a movie, it's got
That's you.
overwhelming
It got
plays.
it got a play. Now it got play on votes.
Hold on. Listen,
Be honest, on the
how
votes
many-
right now, it got play.
right. How if you look
Unlike
at,
other
How
times.
many of you here in the panel said pass?
Me?
2.
1, 2.
2,
Only 2.
right?
2.
Oh, really?
And did both of
Okay.
you
Yeah.
hit pass in the?
I voted.
You
I
voted.
voted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
vote?
I should.
Yeah.
I should have. I didn't get
Did you
blue to
vote,
vote.
Andrew?
Damn it.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there you go.
And
So then
then
there's 2 other people.
I'm sorry, I apologize. I felt like there was more passes on the panel.
No.
No,
There's
maybe
other
like-
times. There's been other times where it was there was fishy votes, but where it passed, it played in on Telegram, and then
when it's a
everybody
beach
on the
movie.
panel says pass. All right.
They've got more.
I'm up. Hold on. Where do you got all these? Damn, AUBYN got all kinds of damn things going on.
Work I've been doing. That's it. It's work. It's work. Okay.
I was trying to get rid of the other comment that was up there. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
I
in the
just popped you up.
banners.
Yeah.
Don't forget to say unpaid. It's unpaid here.
Volunteer. That's called volunteer work, and I'll give you community service time. All
I was
right.
going to say something else, but I'm not.
You can't say that on the air. We may have to cancel you. So, oh God, there's so many things. There's so much. We're ripe with so many things to be said right now, but no, keep and refrain. See, so next week, all right. So next week we have F1. The movie is the movie we got to watch. Brad Pitt, so let's go ahead. We got a little bit of time. If there's some shows that we want to
Forgot about the notes.
Oh, the notes. Yeah, your notes. Let's take a look here.
Oh,
Oh, all right. So these are some that franchises that never were remade. Back to the Future. And
actually, might be. If
Might.
you need
it says not
Yeah.
remade. It's
not
all at the
remade.
top.
Okay, like look at the. Hold on, look down here now. You see
You
that?
mean like reboot or
Remake-
is that what you're on about?
Like a reboot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Okay.
reboot that, please.
Okay. He says over his dead body. He won't make it. So Back to the Future. You got the Godfather trilogy. The original films are widely regarded as a masterpiece, which deters studios from attempting to do a remake. Lord of the Rings. Oh, yeah, they would never remake those. Well, they kind of did when they came up with the TV show, though. right?
Well, no, TV show's a prequel, so it's
Yeah.
set in it's set before the movies. It tells you the
true.
story that leads up to the movies. Actually,
And that fell short too. That wasn't good. Remakes animated version of the story of the animated version is being remade. I thought there was already an animated version of Lord of the Rings.
there was one from like the 70s or 80s
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I thought there was one, and I think that was made. Wasn't that made before the Lord of the Rings came out? Dirty Harry. Remake status. No remake has been attempted, though the characters' archetypes have been influential. Star Wars, The Matrix, Harry Potter, Mission Impossible. Well, they still just keep making Mission Impossible, so
they're all franchise movies. So you can't really remake franchise movies.
Yeah, John Wick's, which we just got Jurassic Park
franchise.
Yeah, you're right. Those are all
make a new one, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, where's your classic films that need to be rebooted? Like, Weekend at Bernie's. They need to update that. Okay. Yeah. Or Porky's. They need to update Porky's.
There we go. Meatballs.
What about Cool Hand Luke? You could never make Cool Hand Luke as good as Cool Hand Luke was with the characters that are in the actors that were in Cool Hand Luke. The quotes, you couldn't remake that.
What was the one that they did? I just heard today that they're redoing with what's his name? Was it Jack Black? I think is doing a new movie.
Oh, yes, I know.
I think with Ryan Reynolds. Which one is that?
Jack Black?
I just saw something about that the other day, and I forgot what it's called.
Well, the movie that will never, ever be remade or rebooted is Blazing Saddles.
Oh yeah,
because all freaking 14 to probably 30-year-olds' heads would explode.
Yep.
I could tell some of these are before my time.
Oh man. Penn, but at least you watched Scarface, right?
Yeah, I've seen Scarface.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever watched Blazing Saddles, Penn?
No, never.
Oh no.
Until today.
After the show, you must go and watch it.
Blazing Saddles.
He'll watch it around about the same time as I watch Scarface.
Let me ask you, do you know? I'm sure you probably know who Richard Pryor was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he was one of the main writers of Blazing Saddles.
He pushed the limit. He pushed the limit.
Extremely pushed the limit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It couldn't be made today. I mean, it
no.
No.
We watched the reboot of Roadhouse, didn't we? Did that get a film?
Yes, we did.
Did we pass on that?
Yeah, that was a pass. And now look at they're making Roadhouse 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So sucky stuff. All right, so hey, TV shows. So we got a bunch of TV shows that we can recommend or tell people not to. I can say Alien Earth. If you like Alien, the movie or the franchise Alien, I would say better than most of the Alien movies. For me, it's got the look and the feel of the Alien movies. Got extra aliens in it. It's good. So if you're a person that does like, and it's not super gory, it's not a Chainsaw Massacre type of movie. This to me, very well done. Sci-fi, thriller, horror, kind of crosses genres. I can't recommend this more. Alien Earth. I seriously enjoy it.
Can I bring
up
an article? Everybody watched the Emmys, right?
No.
No.
Well, I just seen like I saw who one had won a bunch of enemies, but I didn't
Okay.
watch
I
it.
saw the kid who from
Adolescent.
Adolescence. He won.
I was like I talked about this movie, this program a lot on the program, and what blew me away when Stephen Graham, he got 2 awards. That guy is really underrated
For what?
for Adolescence.
Adolescence.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Yes,
was
I
the
did
father.
see that did
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, he
I-
is very underrated. He's done some really good movies.
Oh yes,
That was a good show, or I should
It
say
was.
show. It's a miniseries.
Miniseries.
It
And I
was
was
good.
glad to see, the studio won a bunch of awards.
Yeah.
Seth
Yeah.
I
Rogen
haven't
won.
watched any of it.
And
Oh
not
my
the
God.
bear.
Brian Cranston was hilarious.
And the kid got his award
They did
handed to him
drugs.
from Sydney Sweeney. So can't complain about that.
No, you can't.
Probably thought he was getting 2 awards.
I saw Black Rabbit dropped. I think all
Yep.
that dropped today because I
Yes,
think Black Lightning.
Yesterday.
Okay, because I saw
Yeah,
it had all the
yesterday.
episodes. And now I
Yep.
I want to watch this.
me too. It looks good.
Yeah, there's like 4 subtitles and like 4 episodes. So.
What's the synopsis for that?
Oh, hold on.
And it's like a brother owns a hotspot nightclub in New York or something.
Yeah, a rising star restaurant. What's it? Restaurant
Yeah.
is forced into a New York City criminal underworld when his chaotic brother returns to town with a loan shark on his tail. But
Yeah,
I mean,
when I saw it was Jude Law and Jason Bateman,
Yeah.
I immediately grabbed it.
I enjoy Jason. Jason to me he's a good actor and he picks good shit.
Yeah.
No, that's the guy from
With his best
Conan.
friend Todd, remember?
Do what?
Jason Bateman's best friend Todd, you remember? In the movie there, the
Bad Words,
Oh
Words.
yes, yeah. Bad
Oh my
words.
God. That was so funny.
which was my movie pick.
Yeah, okay.
I like it when comedians
Motherfucker be
do
wearing a
like-
badge every time he gets a movie that got a play.
Yeah,
I do like it when comedians do more serious stuff. Like, remember when Jim Carrey did 7 or 27 or whatever it was,
27. Yeah. Yeah.
and I made everybody watch it.
Yeah.
That was good.
What about Peacemaker? I watched all the episodes of Peacemaker, the
I
latest
didn't
one.
watch the new season, but no.
I haven't watched.
I'm gonna check it
Yeah,
out.
I haven't watched that yet. I do want to. It is on my list to watch. I did actually read yesterday. I think it was that apparently the part was made for Dave Bautista, but he couldn't do it because he was doing that one that he did for Netflix.
Oh, that's that space one where
No, the
vampires and shit.
No, the one with the zombies.
Oh yeah.
Army of
Army of the Dead.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was filming that, so he had already committed to that, so he couldn't do Peacemaker. But apparently, according to him, John Cena has done a much better job than what he probably would have done.
John Cena in comedy, he can do it.
I think he's progressing as an actor. Like, he's still got a way to go, but he is, like, every time he does something new, he seems to be getting better.
I don't like him when he tries to play the dad. I with any of those movies where he's been the dad, like I said, there was a one where
like Cockblockers.
It's just not as good.
That was
pretty
hilarious.
good. That was funny.
What one? Which one?
Funny as hell. Cockblockers. If you haven't seen that, you have to watch that one.
We watched it, I think.
No, I don't think we did it on the show.
All right.
Well, if
Oh,
you're
my
a John Cena fan, Andrew,
Yeah.
I don't
there's
remember
a
seeing this.
there's a YouTube
Oh my God! you
channel
gotta
that's
watch
called
that.
Jolly, which is basically 2 British guys go around. A lot of time is trying American food, but there's an episode they do with John Cena who's over in England, and he does full English breakfast.
Oh,
Did we lose Dave?
Did we lose it?
I was
No,
coughing.
no, he's there.
Oh, all right. I was like, I can't see it because I'm only seeing the Vivaldi screens.
Anybody watch The Rainmaker?
Mm-mm.
It'll go on my list. I don't know if I'll
No.
start watching it right when it first comes out, but
Oh, that is good.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. That's on the wife's list. She
Yeah.
actually mentioned it. He's the one that was from Handmaid's Tale.
Was he even on myself?
I think so. I think he
Been a
was.
few.
Wasn't he the one that like was the architect?
It's Bradley Whitford, isn't it?
Yeah.
Woodley, well, yeah, Bradley with Whitford.
I don't even have him on the list here
don't
for.
know him on the end.
Yeah, no, that ain't
John
him, is it?
Slattery. Maybe that is him. John
Maybe-
Slattery.
Okay, so it is not the same guy then.
No.
Never mind. Never mind.
Where's the nut, man?
Never mind. Not the same guy. That beard threw me off of the cartoon. He looked
Yeah.
That AI. That AI is trying to fool me.
Now, what about anybody into the terminal list? The new
Yes.
knockout?
Yes.
We're an episode in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's good.
3 episodes in. I like it.
This is the takeoff on the first one, right? The terminal?
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Well, it's
Yeah.
what did they call it? They call it something else. Terminal list. Yeah. The
Dark
what,
Wolf.
Dark Wolf. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it
It's good.
because I like the first one.
Yeah, we're watching it. The wife is, of course, Wednesday. She loves
Yeah,
that.
Wednesday. I didn't start it again yet. But I
Gen
like the
V.
first season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
Gen-
in liking. Gen V dropped.
Yeah. First few episodes of that.
I hope they finish this up. I think it's wearing its
What season is it in?
I think it's getting
2.
2?
Too.
No, this has got to be 3. Oh, I thought this was 3.
No.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I felt like it's getting near.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. This ain't all right. So Gen V is not the same as what was the other one?
You're thinking of the
The
boys.
boy. You're
the
thinking
boys.
the boy.
The boys.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. This is like the same quote, like you want to call it universe or whatever, but they're college kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I
All right.
really got to watch it.
Yeah. It's. Yeah, we'll
If
watch
anybody-
it just because that's our genre, but I'm not holding that hope.
If anybody's into English detective stories, Lindley. Lynley. Lindley.
Oh, Lindley. Oh, Lindley. So now I got to watch the studios. We've watched one episode of the studio.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I think we've watched one episode, so I got to go back and watch the rest of the episodes of this since it won so much. I was glad to see that the Bear didn't win for comedy because that just pissed
Yeah.
me off last
Yeah.
year
Yeah.
with comedy. I'm like, come on, you're it's a stretch. That's a stretch to say you're a comedy. I mean, yeah, there were some jokes, but you're not a comedy.
Tulsa King's coming back in 2 days.
I still got to watch the second season of that.
You haven't seen it?
No, I really enjoyed the first season, but it just you know how it gets where you got too many shows, and even though you
Yeah.
add to track, it gets pushed down the list, and then you get caught with the shows that you're watching right now, and it's so far you. So yeah, that I do need because I'll be honest. Sylvester Stallone, I thought, did a brilliant job on that show.
Well, the last season of Brassic airs next
Yes.
Thursday.
Hey, is it out yet?
No, it comes out Thursday at 8.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
So Thursday.
I knew it was coming out, but I didn't know when.
Yeah, Thursday the 25th. That's if you haven't watched that and you like stupid comedy, that's a good stupid comedy show.
Yeah.
I want to say this was something that Blue was watching.
I
Slow-horse,
saw something
yeah.
about that today. I
Hmm.
figured she would be. She likes the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to say that she had seen. I don't think she's seen this one. I think she's seen another one, but that this comes from. I don't know. She was like, that's great. So
She may have a hard time getting it because I seen today that like Crunchyroll said they weren't going to carry it, and people were throwing a big fit about it.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Dan?
I
I'll
gotta
have
catch
it.
up to Dexter Resurrection too. Well, I gotta binge that actually.
Yeah, I haven't done the Dexter Resurrection. I haven't. It's been on the thing where I'm like, I need to watch it. I just haven't checked it out quite yet. But I've heard good things. People that watch it enjoyed it. I think the later seasons of Dexter really put a sour taste in my mouth because those later seasons of Dexter were just not good.
Next Wednesday, Slow Horses comes out.
Oh yeah, Blue likes that too. She watches that. That's one of the shows she watches, and I go downstairs.
Yeah.
It's just too slow. I don't know. It's just I don't know. There's something about I don't like cop shows for the most part.
Yeah.
Like to me those detective-ish cop shows.
Yeah.
I like
let me,
that.
I may watch.
Detective.
Huh? True Detective was I did like, but again, there are a few that True Detective
Yeah, you like
season
the Matthew
1.
McConaughey one, didn't you?
Well, fuck yeah. I mean, it was the best one. And then season 4 was good. So season 1 and season 4, because there wasn't season 4 the latest one.
Mm.
The one with shit.
Yeah, what's her name?
I see her face. She was in Hannibal Lecter.
She was in Contact.
Yeah.
Oh, Jodie.
Yeah,
Jodie
Foster.
Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was probably the second best one. The first one was best. That would be number 2. All right. Well, it's 7:10, so we're gonna roll out of here, boys.
Yep.
All right. So
Is there football tonight, you guys? No.
Yeah, there's
football-
college games.
college.
College team. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
There's proper football tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, proper
Yeah.
football.
Real football.
Why don't
Another one where they actually use that foot.
Oh gosh.
They use their foot in our football when they
That
kick
is
it.
true, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Let's run through the people. Andrew, anything you want to say before we head up out of here, brother?
No. Just thanks everyone for sticking around, and I look forward to watching. I actually will look forward to watching F1. Been wanting to watch that, so
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
yeah. Well,
Put
I mean, it's,
juju out there. It's great.
yeah, it is. What's his name? So I'm not too sure about it. But
It's one of Dab's locks. Just like my
oh,
father.
God. Could be terrible then, huh?
One of my locks. Penn, thank you for joining our show, bud. Hopefully, if you're able to watch the show, our movie for next week, you can jump in here and give us if you're able the time to hang out with us and give your thoughts and opinions on the show.
Oh yeah, for sure. And thanks for having me. It was a pleasure. Great conversation as usual. I always enjoy coming on here. When things got busy, then that's when the schedules were conflicting. But,
Yeah. I got you.
This is died down in between some contracts at the moment, so I got a little bit of spare time. So I may be on the movie hunt, be on the movie grind again, and hopefully I can come back on here. It's always fun being on here as usual.
We love having you on here. I mean, you're a guy that does pay attention to a lot of tech items and details, and it's enjoy having you on to give your opinion and your view on things. So you're welcome anytime. So be sure to hit me up.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. Beach, what do you got? Any thoughts before before we head out?
Well, Penn, if you don't have a chance to watch F1, just feel free to go in the Telegram Player Pass and vote pass on the movie. You don't have to watch it. Easiest thing, just click pass.
Look, he's stacking them votes, man.
Damn right, boy. I'm getting put it this way. If the votes were going to start switching, I was going to start offering people some connections to a service, you know?
Getting far
'Cause
too
I was not
political
going
list
to have
too.
a fucking three-peat of fails.
Getting far too political list.
It's not
Damn
funny.
right.
Big Daddy, again, happy birthday. Anything you want to say before we head out?
Great show again, guys. Everybody, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and like we said, join the Telegram group. If you have an Oculus, come on in. We've got an Oculus group. It's a good time. Watch the fights on the weekends. If you're not into movies, it's a good way to watch UFC. So,
Or NFL on Sundays. Beach will have every game streaming. He'll do the multi-screen. All the games are going.
so.
Yeah, real quick, if you're looking for production help with your YouTube show, man, myself and AUBYN would gladly offer our services so we could abandon this freaking shit show.
Yep.
A heartbeat.
Dang.
There's
Pen.
zero loyalty.
There's zero
loyalty here.
Oh, Pen, it's not worth the headache.
Oh, man.
Those are my boys. Look at that. That's I've had you guys back. I brought you to the people. The people see you now. Thank you. You're welcome. I did that. I did that for you. I did it for you.
They're hustlers.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
hustlers.
We're doing this for the community. Them boys are just like, can you line my pockets? Eddie, anything you want to say before we head out, bud?
Damn good show today, and nice to see you, Penn. Like to see you back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Likewise, Eddie. I know we was on. I know you came on every episode I came on. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And to Big Daddy Spider, happy birthday! Keep on counting 19 backwards.
AUBYN, what do you got to say before we head out of here?
All right. Thanks for everyone coming out. I guess Nookie must be in the bar, maybe.
Yeah. Or she's in the wine or something because she's
in the wine somewhere. You know, maybe she had a wine trip or something. But Nookie, in case you watch us later, you know, we're thinking of you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Big Daddy. It's funny that the two of you have the same birthday. Do you drink, Big Daddy?
I do every once in a while. I might have something to drink tonight. I think I got some hard cider in the fridge. I might crack open some.
Okay. All right. And Penn, it's really good seeing you. Really. You know, even though you're not, you know, on Plex no more, but we'll change that.
Well, I am on a competitor, MB. You know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you're doing something.
Nothing wrong with MB.
Yeah.
No, MB's
Not
good.
at all. Yeah. But everyone else, thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys next week. Remember, no fights this weekend. And thanks.
I'll say, Penn, thanks for coming on. Happy birthday again, Big Daddy and Nook. Happy birthday to Tan yesterday. We didn't mention that earlier. It was his birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to him. Again, thanks for everyone that jumps in the panel. This is all for fun. We enjoy it. Teaching you a little bit of something, but we also like to have fun and enjoy ourselves. If you're able to, join our Telegram group. If not, tune in next week and try to get whatever new tips and tricks that we got going on. And make sure to watch F1 the movie, and because we want to hear what your thoughts are on that. So streaming matters to us because streaming matters to you. We'll see you all in the next.
We came, you watched, we gave it our best, packed it all in, no time but rest. You laughed, you learned, you got the gist. Now it's time to leave, but you'll be missed. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. We hope you'll be back again. But for now, it's time to go. So get the hell out and close the door. We dropped some facts, we cracked some jokes, lit up the screen with all you folks. The clock says stop, the mic says done, but next week's gonna be more fun. The lights are dimming, the stage is clear. Go grab some snacks or a frosty beer. The credits roll, the music swells. Come back next week, we'll have more info to tell. Thanks for tuning in, my friends. We hope you'll be back again. But for now, it's time to go. So get the hell out and lock the door.